Hi friends! I was going to make a video today, but then I didn't. But now technically I am making a video because this is a video and I've now uploaded it. Not right now, because right now is still the past and you're in the future. Yeah. So we just played loaded questions, so I paid attention to my family instead of staying up till 3 in the morning editing and all of that. But my computer is fixed thanks to my son Eric, and I'm going to share the before and after of how horrible the computer sounded. Eric put in our new giant fan, and it feels so nice and cold, and it has a pretty light. And I wanted to read you the questions that we read during loaded questions. So each card has 4 possible questions on it. And categories. Yeah, 4 categories. But we just choose whatever we want because sometimes the questions aren't funny. So I want you guys to answer in the comments, I guess, what you really would say. But we give fake answers because it's too obvious, because you have to guess who said what. And so, yeah, give me a real answer. What is the worst quality a person can have? For my real answer, I think would be, I think to be just a big liar. I can't deal with liars. I hate it. Yeah. If you could invent one modern convenience, what would it be? Andrew had just said something snotty about Carmen, and so I was trying to frame him, and I said duct tape specifically for Carmen's mouth. I don't really want that, though. For me, I would actually like a robot that does my grocery shopping for me. And then when it gets home, it sanitizes everything. That's my current wish. What is life's greatest mystery? That was the one that Andrew asked, right? He says girls are the biggest mystery.
I said woman.
Women. Okay.
I said love.
Love is only a mystery because women make it a mystery.
I don't remember what I said. What is life's greatest mystery? I'll have to think about that. Maybe I'll answer it later. Or not. Because women are not mysterious. Just give us chocolate, Andrew.
Women are confusing and
chocolate and flowers.
Okay? You know what? All you have to do for women is be thoughtful and don't wait to be told what needs to be done when it's obvious what needs to be done.
But you don't. It's never obvious.
The dishes! Right. If there's a giant pile of dishes and she just cooked, do the flippin' dishes. It's not hard.
I'm not talking about marriage. I'm talking about women in general.
No, that applies to your mom, too. If your mom spent hours cooking, you do the dishes.
My kids do dishes.
You know what? We're all home all the time now, so no more of this. It's not my day to do dishes.
It's not my day,
okay.
though.
Maybe I'll edit out this argument. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to.
My day's Wednesdays.
If you had to wear a necklace with an emblem on it, what would it be?
Yes.
I asked that question, but I blurted out that I would have a butt on it. Stop saying that in my video. What emblem would you have if you had a necklace? I don't really know. Every time I've owned... Well, actually, the one I got from my friend Steph, it's a rainbow one, and I love it. And I wear it sometimes just because every time I've had a necklace, one of my kids will just yoink it right off of my neck and break the chain. And it's sad. And so I just don't wear them so that they can be safe and pretty and not looked at somewhere else. If you had a tattoo, where would it be and what would it be?
I have Bublé's face right on my chest.
Yeah,
If you're
Andrew.
watching this, I love you.
Andrew has a man crush on Michael Bublé. He wants to have a bromance with him and sing duets.
Yes. Only the
I
last
wrote,
part.
this is from Beavis and Butthead. I would get a tattoo of a butt with a butt-shaped tattoo on it, and I would get it right on my butt. I actually wouldn't get a tattoo. What song do you keep hearing over and over again? That's a boring question. You guys don't have to answer it. I was bored while I had to give my answer.
Imagination by Shawn Mendes.
I don't even know who Shawn Mendes is because I'm old.
Shawn Mendes is Shawn Mendes.
Bad
No.
singer. Mumford & Sons
I don't
better.
know who that
Michael
is.
Bublé better.
They're good.
If you
Yeah.
were a hunting fanatic, what animal would you hang from your wall?
My enemies.
Yeah, we didn't actually get a... Someone put all of them,
I did. I would hang all of
and
them.
then Carmen said my enemies because apparently she needs therapy.
That
And
was me because I said my enemies are animals.
I guess I am going to be up editing now, after
enemies
all,
count
late at
all of
night.
them.
Or maybe I'll do it in the morning. What is your favorite movie line? Okay. Andrew read the answers this time, and I was a little upset because, well, I don't know if it's my favorite movie line, but in Kindergarten Cop, the way the kid pronounces this is so hilarious, and Andrew said it like a normal person, so I got a little bent out of shape.
Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't. My
'Cause
mind couldn't.
Arnold
process
Schwarzenegger is like,
what that
who
would
was your...
sound like.
Arnold
I was like,
Schwarzenegger
what?
asked the kids because, you know, he's undercover.
I swear, if I said what it said, I would
Shush.
have like a seizure.
Shush. I'm trying to talk. I'm quoting Arnold. Arnold asked the kids, who is your daddy and what does he do? And this one kid says, my dad's a gynecologist. He looks at vaginas all day long. Andrew said gynecologist like a normal person. So,
I'm sorry. If I read
It's
it
fine.
like that, I would have freaked out.
it's fine. Gynecologist. Okay. If you could have a view of anything from your bedroom, what would you choose? Andrew read that question. I put David Archuleta because I wanted him to think Carmen wrote it. And I have some magnets of Chris Isaak on the fridge because I went to his concert and I didn't want to get a shirt that was too small and look like an idiot. So she was trying to frame me. Every once in a while we write down a real answer to throw everyone off. Who would you least likely expect a phone call from? No. We're gonna skip that whole scenario. We're not gonna talk about that on YouTube. But it's funny to our family now, kind of. But not that funny. We're not talking about it.
Alright.
We're just gonna say we're just not. Okay, after you graduate, maybe. What do you consider your most prized object? Do not. Don't.
That's what you go to.
My most prized object,
My sugar lumps.
stop it. Maybe my piano? I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's really, ooh, it's the greatest piano ever. No, I don't know. I would say my children are not objects, though. That's kind of messed up to be like, my most prized objects are my kids.
Computer?
I put them on a shelf and I
Computer,
I
because it
polish
holds all
them.
your pictures in it.
Yeah, I guess the thingy that holds all my photos. When was the most embarrassing moment of your life? Carmen gave a real answer. I sort of gave a real answer, but it was really vague. I just wrote throwing up. I did throw up in front of a bunch of kids. So I had an ear infection and didn't know it but I kept telling my mom I had a headache. And that was a very rare morning that I actually chose to eat breakfast. I almost never ate breakfast, but I just won't tell you what I ate. That's not necessary.
Oatmeal.
No, I would not eat oatmeal.
That's disappointing.
Oatmeal's horrible.
Oatmeal throw up is the grossest throw up.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Okay, the
Ew.
worst thing that you can possibly throw up is sour punch straws. And I didn't have that for breakfast that morning. But that is the most painful and awful. I know from unfortunate experience. Anyway, I had to run the 600 meter in gym class, and apparently that caused some things to jostle in my head and made me dizzy or something. So I was about to read off my time to my teacher, and I started gagging. And he goes, "It's okay, go ahead and throw up." And I said, "No, I have a test today." And then I threw up on the field in front of everyone. I actually have embarrassing stories worse than that, though. So I'll have to tell you a different time. That will be like an entire video to tell you about my most embarrassing moment. So, was that the last one?
I think
If I can
so.
read anymore. Anyway, yeah, it was just me, Carmen, and Andrew. It's more fun to play it with more people when you're just guessing between two people and their answers. What? What do you consider the biggest turnoff? That one?
Ask them.
Okay, just for fun, what do you consider your biggest turnoff? So, answer all the questions in the comments, and your answers should be funny and not boring. Thanks. Talk to you guys later.